I will cover installing Python 3, the latest version of Python on MacBook or Windows computers. Some of the computers might come with Python pre-installed, but it's usually the older generation of Python. So what we do is that we search for Python and we say Python installation or Python download, and you go to the page. So the latest version as I'm recording this video is 3.11. That's pretty good. Click on it. Takes a few seconds to download, and then you go through the package. Next, agree, install. Wait a few seconds, and then a folder is going to be created where you will have the latest version of Python. So you see it here. I'm gonna wait for the installation to complete. Just keep it. Okay, so in order to run it, we can just run the idle file, and this will open. If you get to this Windows, it means you are good. Let's just run a simple function. We're just gonna say print hello world. That's pretty classic line in programming. We compile the file. You can also press command and return, but I'm just gonna run it from here. And it says hello world. Okay, so our installation is complete. In order to install Python 3 on a Windows computer, you follow a similar procedure as in Mac. You go to, you open a browser, you search for Python 3, and you can just mention Windows as well. So you go to the latest versions of the Python. At the time I'm recording this video, the latest release is 3.11. So you click on Python 3.11, and it has downloaded an executable file based on the version of the computer that you have. If you have a 32 version, I mean, you can see all the versions down here, and I can just go to the page for Python 3.11. You can see all the versions down here. So if your computer is 32 bits, you can use that one. If it's 64, use this version, and also there's ARM64. Most of you are going to use 64-bit computer. Okay, so I'm going to open this, and I'm going to run the file as an administrator. It will take me to the setup, and from here you can just do install now or customize option. I'm gonna not change anything from here. You can just do installation. So once that's done, we can just close this here, and there are two ways to write in Python now. Either you can just search in your programs for Python 3, and here's going to be the app. I can just print, do the simple syntax, print hello world, and press enter, and it runs. Another way to do it is you can run it through the terminal. In Windows, we're talking about command prompt. So say cmd, we can play this, and once you're here, you can just run Python. You can write Python, press enter, and that should make cmd ready for We're going to give it a second. I think on Windows, newer versions, you can also run Pi. So it says we have Python 3.11 running. Let's run a simple command, hello world, and press enter, and that will run too. So very similar procedure. So that is how you can install Python on a Windows computer.